So what we have here is the Universal Pipe Cutter, or UPC. This is an incredibly versatile tool that is a pneumatic tool, which means it runs on air, and it can be used on all different types of pipe, large diameters. The range for this tool is 6 inches to 48 inches. It'll cut through PVC, polyethylene, cast and ductile iron, steel, stainless steel. What it all comes down to is the blade and cutting through the materials that you're looking to cut. It does require a tremendous amount of air, so in order to power this, you need a pull-behind diesel compressor that's capable of generating 50 CFM, which is 50 cubic feet per minute of air, which is a very high volume of air, from 90 PSI to 110 PSI. If you don't have the right volume of air, the tool will not work. What makes it a safer tool than a lot of our competitors is that it's actually attached to the chain, which makes it nice and sturdy. It's a safer tool to use when cutting large diameter pipe than a lot of other tools that are out there. And the other thing that makes it an excellent tool, specifically in the waterworks industry, is that because it's pneumatic operated, there's no electricity, it can be used underwater, it can be used in all sorts of different temperatures and different environments. It's a very versatile tool. Installing the tool onto pipe is quite easy. There's a chain section, and the amount of chain that you use is going to be dependent on the size of pipe that you're using. Simply wrap it around the pipe and snap it into the hook that's provided. On the other side, where we tighten this up. And you want to get it fairly snug so that it holds the tool in place. Once the tool has been installed, we want to check to make sure that it's tracking properly. And the easiest way to do that is to take a marker or a pen and just make a tiny little mark on the pipe. Then we rotate this around the pipe just to make sure that when it comes around, it's lining up with our mark, which that is, and that's how you know you'll get a square cut. This is our FRL that comes with the UPC. FRL stands for filter, regulator, and lubricator. So the first chamber takes out any impurities in the air and any moisture that may have accumulated in the hose. The middle section is the regulator, which allows you to control the amount of flow of air going into the tool. Ideally, as I said, you want 90 to 110 PSI. And the third chamber is the lubricator. That is air oil. It's just standard air tool oil. Keeps the tool lubricated to its full capacity. Once air is flowing through your hose, operation is very simple. Here we have an on-off valve. In order to turn the tool on, all we do is turn the valve to the open position. It's important to note that we don't operate this at half or a quarter. It has to be full open. The tool only runs at one speed, and it requires that the valve is completely open in order to operate. Once the machine is turned on and the blade is spinning, the handle on top controls the depth of the blade. It's what we call a plunge blade. So once the blade is spinning, we're going to turn this handle to plunge the blade down into the pipe so that we're doing a single rotation. The UPC is a single rotation cut. As a guide, on the back of the tool, if you know the type of pipe that you're working with and what the wall thickness is, you use this gauge to determine how far to go into the pipe so that you ensure that you make a clean cut each time. So when the tool arrives from the factory, it's outfitted with Chicago couplings. This is a 3/4 inch Chicago coupling hose. Simply attach the hose, give it a quarter turn, and that's what locks it into place. It's important to note for safety reasons that you use the pins in order to secure it. Because of the amount of pressure and the amount of air going through the hose, it does pose a safety hazard if you don't put the pins in and assemble it correctly. So as you can see, perfectly square cut, which is absolutely imperative regardless of the materials that you're cutting. This pipe is absolutely ready to use, and the tool can easily be removed from the pipe onto the next cut.